Hello and welcome to Watkins Glen International for the second ever running of the MG Cup Series here at this track. I apologize in advance if you hear music in the background. I don't know. They picked the perfect time to just blast music for no reason at all. But yeah, we're here at Watkins Glen. Ignore all the background noise, and there should be some fun here. Tony Stewart, of course, is on pole. One of these guys that like road courses. Jeff Gordon right behind him in third. Two road course drivers, and Mark Martin up in P2 as well. He's always done pretty well here at Watkins Glen. Dale Jr., Kurt Busch, and Jimmy Johnson right there as well in the top six. All of these guys are what in the world? All these guys are pretty good in general, but Johnson, Bush, Earnhardt haven't really been the best, or haven't really been road course drivers. They've just been pretty strong all season, looking to bring some of that consistency here to Watkins Glen International. One car in the grass back there doing the funny. It's Chris Mack. And by the way, sorry if I am if the way I'm talking seems a bit off. I got my braces back on today, so or yesterday, so might be a little bit difficult for me to get my words out as clearly. But yeah, because I have to talk in a way that won't scratch the inside of my mouth with these braces. Of course, once I get used to it again, then it shouldn't be as much of a problem, but now it just kind of feels weird. But heading down into the final two corners, a pace car. Of course, the lights are out on the pace car here, and we are getting ready to go green here from Watkins Glen. Pace car heading through his final couple of corners, and he will be making a hard right-hand turn rather than a left-hand turn on the pit road. And we're getting ready to go green here at Watkins Glen, third road course race of the season, and I believe the final, or fourth actually, road course race of the season is underway. The final road course race of the season is green, and Mark Martin leads us down into turn one. And here comes Dale Jr. making a move to the inside already. Lots of action right off the start here. Heading up through the S's for the first time. And they are side by side through the S's. Dale Jr. is going to clear Mark Martin. Sorry, I was adjusting my headset. Heading down into the bus stop for the first time here today. Whoa, a little bit of contact there with Tony Stewart. He keeps it straight, looking back through the field. See how they're making it through? They are not making it through. One car off into the sand. A few more, 3, 4 cars off the racetrack. And more making contact back here. Terry Labonte into the guardrails. Labonte returning to the series after being injured. Of these guys getting it back onto the track. Mike Skinner in the 31 way off the track. He's going to be stuck there, so he's going to have to get a tow back to pit road. The 32 of Ricky Craven trying to get it rolling again here, but we are still green, heading through turn one once again. Side by side, that's two teammates going through the S's side by side here. Matt Kenseth and Kurt Busch for Roush Racing, 97 and the 17. They're going to clear each other here. Now look at Kevin Harvick going to the inside of the 38. Elliott Statler going to have to try to defend his spot through the bus stop. You see as they go flying through this little chicane that we call the bus stop here at Watkins Glen. Chris Mack started at the back, trying to work his way up through the field. Oh, and 3 wide, and Jeremy Mayfield doesn't realize he's there, shoves him off the track. Mayfield goes into the wall. Oh, hard hit for Mayfield, collecting the 86 and the 15 to Michael Waltrip. And that's going to bring out our first caution of the day. Jeremy Mayfield ate the guardrail. And a very hard impact. Terrible crash. Down that long, high-speed straightaway here. And the yellow flag is out. Dale Jr.'s their leader. We're immediately going to have to go back to take a look at the replay. And let's see what happened here. Alright, these guys are side by side with each other. Chris Mack is a great exit out of the carousel. And tries to get to the right side of Jeremy Mayfield here with that big run he had. Didn't want to lift. Mayfield coming all the way over. Doesn't realize the 86 is there. Pushes him into the grass. And then the 86 at this point losing control a little bit. Trying to save it. And they go into the guardrail on the right hand side. Then Mayfield is gonna go back across the track, and he's gonna nail this guardrail at a horrible angle. Watch this. Oh man, hard hit. See the left side tires off the ground, and then it comes back across the racetrack, and he clips the 86. So I guess maybe instant karma, I'm not sure. A hard wreck for Chris Mack. And the 86 goes around. Just gets into the guardrail there. Didn't hit it too hard. And watch as they come back across the track, these guys slamming on the brakes trying to avoid. And they're somehow just gonna get by here. I think Ricky Rudd might have got a slight piece of it from Michael Waltrip there, but it doesn't look like it's going to hurt him. That's going to take Jeremy Mayfield out of this race. Unfortunate situation there of drivers running out of room. Chris Mack, of course, had to be aggressive off the start here to try to make up as much ground as he could. These races aren't very long, and don't really have to make any green flag pit stops at this track here today, so I don't know. Or I believe you have to make one green flag pit stop, so you have to be on it from the get-go. Unfortunately, just a little bit of miscommunication there, and it caused a pretty big wreck. Those 3 cars. Mayfield went in hard. Luckily he is okay. That is a guardrail and not a concrete wall, so it did its job as it flexed back a little bit once 19 impacted. Still a big hit, but definitely not as bad as it would have been if it was a concrete barrier. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back after this. And we are back. The green flag is back out. Drop something on the floor. Pick that up. Alright. And we're racing once again. Look at Jeff Gordon all over the back bumper of the 8 of Dale Jr. And Gordon trying to get by. Jeff Gordon pretty good at these road courses. Even though Watkins Glen is statistically one of his worst tracks, he's always been pretty fast here. And man, the music downstairs is literally shaking my chair right now. I don't like that. So that should really explain how loud it is. So I apologize once again. But we are gonna have to deal with it here. Meanwhile, out in front, Dale Jr. and Jeff Gordon going at it for the lead. and you're still out in front. I believe the yellow flag. No, it's not out. Okay. Good, because I didn't see any incidents back there. So I was thinking possibly a random debris caution or something. There's the 32, Ricky Craven going down pit road. Your pole sitter, Mark Martin, dropping like a rock here through the S's. He just lost 2 spots. There's Tony Stewart going by. And Stewart fell back a little bit, trying to work his way back up. He's still in P3, so he's not too far back, but he's trying to get back up into that top 2 and possibly get up to the lead, considering he started on the front row in this race here today. Once again, out of the carousel, look at the 42 of Jamie McMurray right on the bumper of Jimmy Johnson, using the draft to his advantage. Now pulls to the inside, side by side for this position. McMurray trying to keep his nose in there, but Johnson will have the preferred line in this next corner here, this little right-hander. McMurray going to have to try to pinch him down, possibly get the best exit that he can. They're side by side down the front straightaway still. Jimmy might have to give up the spot. He's going to have one last shot at it here, heading down into turn 1, this 90-degree corner, and nope, not going to be able to get it done there. So McMurray takes the spot from Jimmy, and man, that car has been fast these past couple of weeks. Wow, Jamie McMurray just passed the most dominant driver this season, and that should really say a lot about the speed that these Chip Ganassi cars have found, as Chris Mack is on pit road for some reason. Looks like he's had a little bit more damage on that car. Not sure what happened to him, but we're still green. Look at Mark Martin getting by Tony Stewart for 3rd place once again here, and Jamie McMurray looking to follow through. McMurray in the draft of that 6 machine, the 20 trying to get in line, and he's going to do so. Slides in front of that 42. McMurray goes a little bit wide heading into the next corner, but doesn't lose too much from it. Gonna try to make up some ground here and get a good exit. If you can, he'll have a great shot at getting by Tony Stewart here. Remember, McMurray got his first career win on a road course. We never really thought of him as a road course guy, but he got that first win at Infineon and then backed it up with another win at Daytona next weekend. So yeah, McMurray knows how to get it done on these road courses. Look at the 2, Rusty Wallace side by side with Greg Biffle through the S's. Biffle's going to clear, and so is Jeff Burton. He's going to clear Casey Mears back there. I can't even tell which car I'm on board with. There we go. Yeah, looking from the back bumper of the 99 of Jeff Burton. Gets a lot of pressure from that 41. Casey Mears trying to get by. He checks up a little bit there. And looking at the caution lights, they are blinking, which means the yellow flag is out. And Mears dives down to the inside. Gonna try to hurry up and get this spot before the caution flag. before they get to the line and take the caution flag. Out of the final corner, Mears did not get a great exit, and racing back to the line, not Jeff Gordon. Dale Jr. is your leader still. Jeff Gordon behind them. Not sure what the caution is out for, but we do have a yellow flag. Don't see any cars with damage, so looks like it might just be a debris caution. Definitely not for cars spinning. You know, the single car spins aren't cautions and on road courses unless they stall. So we're just going to call that a debris caution because I don't feel like looking at a single car spin. But I will tell you guys that is what brought out the in-game caution, a single car spin. Which really gets annoying, but it is what it is. And we got another caution. Oh, a big crash in the back. Brian Vickers is destroyed here. Not sure what happened to him, but he is all torn up. So racing back around. Look at this. New leader, Texas Terry out in front. Terry Labonte in his return to the MG Cup Series. Leading the race. Nat Hendrick Motorsports driver. Trying to get a win here. Be nice to see if he can hold on. Coming through the final turns, and Terry's gonna lead this lap and lead us back to the caution. And we're gonna see what happened to his teammate Brian Vickers to bring out the caution. Alright, let's take a look here. What brought out the yellow? And through one. Oh, Kevin Harvick is spun around and there's nowhere for Brian Vickers to go as he tried to avoid it. Oh, poor Casey Mears is caught up in it as well. Heavy damage to that 41 machine there. Multiple cars getting heavy damage under this caution. We're going to take another break. And green flag is back out. Dale Jr. taking the lead away from Terry Labonte here. As we head through the S's, the 48 of Jimmy Johnson takes second away. Johnson looking at getting his, I believe, 7th win of the season. As the yellow flag is out once again, it's time for the 11 of J.J. Yaley, the rookie for Joe Gibbs Racing. Racing back to the yellow flag. Looks like Dale Jr. is going to hold on to the lead. Jimmy Johnson with a pretty big lunge into the turn 9, I believe. Not sure how many turns there are at Watkins Glen. I believe it's 10. Out of turn 10. So, caution is out once again. Let's take a look at what happened to J.J. Yaley. Blocking Mike Skinner on the restart. Into the back of the 22. Oh, there are cars everywhere heading into turn 1 and contact, and he goes hard into the guardrail. Comes back across the track sideways in front of multiple cars. So I guess they found that significant enough to throw the caution. Obviously, maybe a little bit of debris on the track as well, but they had to get up. Anyways, going green once again. Dale Jr. still your leader. We head down into turn 1, and look at this. Further back, cars are everywhere heading into the first turn. And this is a hard braking zone, so this might not end well, because there's cars 2 and 3 wide everywhere here. I mean, they're literally all over the place. Also, I apologize if you hear more noise in the background that isn't the music. Jimmy Johnson with a great pass through the bus stop there, getting by Dale Jr. And he's your new leader. Heading down the straightaway, Mark Martin in 5th place. Just gonna ride along with him here. What he does heading down into turn 1. Will he lunge to the inside of McMurray? No, but he drives it in pretty deep, makes a mistake, goes a little wide, loses some ground. But he's got a lot of ground between him and the 5, Terry Labonte, as well, so he doesn't really have to worry about getting pressure from behind as we head through the S's. So the top 5 really have just broken away from the rest of the field, and then Jimmy Johnson is just gone. Pulling away from the rest of the pack, flying through the S's. The caution is out once again. And it looks like it's for, possibly for Sterling Marlin? Or is it for Chris Mack? Oh, Chris Mack, yeah. A lot of damage. He's going to pull it to a stop here in the bus stop and finds out his day is done. Got the window net down. Let's see what happened here. Oh. Just got away from him there. Went hard into the tire barrier. Or not even the tire barrier, the guardrail. Looks like he got a little bit too greedy with the throttle on exit as he was trying to get by Kyle Busch and went right into the barrier. Hard hit for him there. That's gonna take him out. My apologies for that there. But we're getting ready to go green once again. We are well within 10 to go now. And getting ready to send them off for hopefully our final restart here today. So I don't want to see any more cautions. And I apologize for my chair squeaking. I'm really not even moving around that much, but the chair likes to squeak, so let me try to move into a way that that'll cause my chair to squeak less from slight movements. I'm not sure what it was about the way I was sitting, but the chair was squeaking a whole lot. Sterling Marlin's still on pit road. Looks like he's having some sort of an issue. And 3 wide into the S's. Something tells me this won't end well. Kyle Petty's going to back out of it here. Smart decision there. Otherwise that would have been disastrous for a lot of cars. Heading down into the bus stop once again here. Look at Kyle Busch making a move to the inside back there of AJ Henriksen in the 90. Busch is going to make it work heading into the carousel. Now Busch on a part-time schedule here this season. He's only run a handful of races, but we have learned he will be full-time in the 5 next season. through the S's. One car on pit road. It's Jack Sprague having some sort of a problem. But Jimmy Johnson looks like he's on his way to yet another victory here in the MG Cup Series. Looking to extend his points lead even further. But Tony Stewart got a car on his bumper as he tries to make a move underneath Terry Labonte. Terry just trying to stay inside the top 10 at this point. And Kurt Busch, I believe, is out. He was outside of the top 10 when this lap started. Oh, contact! And into the wall hard goes Terry Labonte. So much for him hanging on to a top 10 spot. Now he's out of it. And that's going to bring out the yellow and possibly end it here. Kurt Busch made contact with Tony Stewart, sent him right into Terry, and he went hard into the tire barriers at the end of the pit road wall. And that destroyed the front end of his car. Wind don't let us down, he's climbing out. But man, he was having a good run here today. That's got to be very frustrating for him to have to stay ended like that. And I believe that's going to end it under caution here. Yep. It's going to be the end of it for us here today at Watkins Glen. Jimmy Johnson, as long as he can keep his car rolling, will be your winner in the Lowe's 48 machine. Heading through the carousel, out of the carousel, now down into the final couple of corners, and out of the last turn. A couple cars look to be heading into pit road for some reason. They can't just stay out for a few extra seconds, I guess. But Jimmy Johnson crosses the start-finish line. He will be your winner here from Watkins Glen International. As you see the rest of the field coming past the start-finish line. Jimmy Johnson, your winner. And that's going to do it. So, I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, hit the like button, subscribe. Hope to see you guys next time. And until then, peace.